I am back after running the errands I needed to run. So now let's pull up the channel. Hmm. Oh, excuse me. Come on. Get this going. Guess the computer needs some coffee too. Man, I should have got some while I was out, and I totally forgot to do that. Come on. Computer's being real slow right now. Okay, got that. Oh man, I need to go to the chiropractor again. Neck is really creepy. Come on. There it goes. It's finally moving. I don't know why it's even so slow. It's like, this is weird. Like it's fast forwarding through video to video. And that's why it keeps doing that. I see now. I don't know. It says I have YouTube blocker, the ads blocked on here, but I don't even know how I even set that. That is weird. That's why that one video kept popping up, but I don't know why did it pop up on that one but not on the other ones. Like it wants to play one specific video and it keeps going right back to that same video day in, day out when it does this. But let's see if I can get this drawing going. All right, there's already 14 of y'all there. I am thumbs up number 5 though. Where y'all be, man? Oh. All right, there's Roger, Curtis, Hyman, Amy, John, Oscar, another John. So we're developing a group of Johns, we're developing a group of Alexes, and there's another one. What was the other name? There was another name that we're starting to have a few of y'all here. But quick little update: we're up to $340 right now for tonight's fire drawing. We're going to give it about an hour, and while I'm while we're doing that, I'm going to look around here and make sure I don't have any more of them skirts laying here because I definitely want to make sure I'm completely through with them. Uh, it just one of the things. I mean, when I get started going on one of those projects, I don't like to double back when I find a pair leaving out or whatever. I like to know everything that I have is out there. Yep, that's not there. Looking around, All right, so here we go. How you doing? How you doing? So I don't know if y'all got to see the community page. I already posted the tickets on there with our list of people that are in the drawing. So yeah, you got that. And there can only be one right there, but another right there. Oh, there he goes. That was a good one, brother. He's like, I'm out. I'm sending him out of here. That was pretty good, bro. Well, let's see. I guess I can organize all these. Well, I can start making those, but I don't need them with the label. Well, I need them with the labels, just not the color labels. I put those away. You need to label these with the red ones. What's up, 4Live? How you doing, bro? We are back. We're gonna give it till 10 o'clock our time. If Jacob can make it back, cool. If not, the invitation is there for him to make it back here. But we're up to $340 for tonight's fire drawing, and it will be right at around the same time the Lotto should be drawing our numbers. So, yeah, buddy, that'd be awesome. That'd be real awesome. All right, so put those off and get some more of the hot peanut. There you go. All right. I'll Roger on there. Check Cash App real quick. William's on there. Got 40 on there. All right. There we go. Got that. Man. There we go. There's Roger. There's William. So that puts um no, we haven't. We would definitely. Man, that was fast, yeah. Well, they ain't gonna learn. They ain't gonna learn. So, um, damn man, that sucked. Well, something we need to talk to Jacob about. You never know. Yes, sir. Yeah, no doubt. Well, they can't play nice. We don't play nice either, you know? So now we're up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We're at $390 for tonight's drawing, guys. So I'm excited. Got that. Reply to that one. Get that. Put on that. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Remember something, there's Big Bear Hauling. Oh, that was for his Abbott. Yeah, let me go and put that on there. I remember the clip came undone on paper, almost fell outside to drop it off so it wouldn't come out. I'd stay here having a bear. That'll be Alex, right? Alex. What was the last name? I forgot the last name. Alex Reyes, yes. So get your paperwork. What did I do with this? Not for us. Not for us. Can I put it in the back? Leave it out? Hmm. Put under first thing. All in. Must have left it out because I have both of them there, and I have one of the Alex's, but not Big Bear. So I got to find that real quick. It's definitely here. Oh man! All right, let's see. Yeah, pretty much, man. Go get another folder. I'm thinking I may have accidentally put it in the wrong file. Not in there. Oh, well, looks like I gotta find something tomorrow, or find it sometime tonight. That's gonna hurt me that I can't find it because I had them both back to back because that was something else that we had looked at. Let's see. Well, yeah. All right. All right. So again, I'm not gonna annotate it on here, Big Bear, until I find your paperwork. It's here somewhere, but with all the orders I had going out, it's probably laced up in there somewhere. So I got you, bro. I'll get it. You believe it's I was all mad proud of myself that I got everything organized, and I don't see it in there. I found the other Alex, but he's got a different system because he actually, uh, yeah, he won Israel. I started out two papers, and it should have been back to back, and it's not here. So I will find it. I promise we will find it. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to put in like some kind of color coordinated something because the black and white ain't working very well. So yeah. The only other thing I can think of was that the other day when I was making a list of all the reels that I needed to order, that I had it out and I didn't file it away when I did that. So, yeah, it's got to be that. So, don't worry, I'm organizing and cleaning up in here. So, this was like this. It was way higher this morning, and I've been working it down, working it down, working it down. Soon it will be organized to where I actually can find things. So, I'm waiting on that one. Uh, oh, hooking a tarpon is like hooking a freight train. Once it decides to run, there ain't really no stopping it. You're just holding on to for dear life to pray that your line holds, your leader holds, and then that when he comes out of the water, that your hook holds too. So they come up, they do Costa Rican shuffles, they do uh, cartwheels, they do 720s before they even land back in the water. It is crazy. Normally, the rule of thumb for us, if you can make it past the third jump, he's hooked. Like it doesn't matter how many times he jumps after that, you ain't losing him. But anything that we've seen, normally the first jump, second jump, third jump, he's gone. Like if you can make it if you make it past the third, you are golden. It's not coming out. So yeah. Um, Biggest one I ever fought was over 9 foot. Brought it to the pier, and I fought it on the Shimano TLD 15. So yeah. What's up, Inshore? How you doing? Um, See, that's probably what it is. That's why. Check. Yep, right there. Why do I keep thinking Alex? Why do I keep thinking Alex? I don't know. My bad. Well, thank you guys still. Is it Friday yet? Is it Friday? Not like it's a day off for me or anything, but still, $80. Payment is $320. When did you actually send the payment? Yesterday, $325. 24. All right, I got you, boss. So, yes, sir. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. See, I did do it, but I don't know why I had another name in my head. Don't know. So, I'm changing my guides right now. Great timing. Ooh, what kind of guides? What kind of rod? What are you working on? No, 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 no. I'll stick to my Crayolas for a while longer. Give me, give me a while longer. Well, see, the only reason I know the size on it because I had my 4 foot landing net, and well, let's do this. Let me give you a little tour. How much time do we got? Oh, we got plenty of time. I could do a little walk around real quick. So, walking and we're walking and we're walking. Okay, so that is my 4 foot across shark landing net. It is 4 feet from there to there. And let's do this. I'm gonna just to give you an idea. Come on. The shelf is off a little bit. Yeah. So it's a big net, guys. Like so when the tarpon came near the pier, it's about this big, and the net was about like that. So the guy that was on the net, he's like, "What do I do?" I said, "Just get his head in the net. Everything else will follow." Like he goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "Just get his head in the net. Everything will follow." And I looked over and I see him tying it to the rail. I said, "Don't tie it to the rail." Like, and they're like, "Oh, we're afraid he's gonna pull it." I said, "Dude, don't just hold on to the rope. He cannot pull the net away from you. Like, we've already landed monster fish and all of that with it. And well, at that same time, I brought it near the pier, and he took a little dive. Well, when he did, somebody had left one of their kingfish rigs on the rail, and when it did, it ran me along the rail, and the treble hook went into my finger. So now I'm, my trigger finger's out like this. So I'm having to fight the fish with my palm, and yeah, it was pretty crazy. So the tarpon, what they normally do is when they come around the pier, they start doing big old circles. On the third one, I said, when he comes on the third time around, he's done. Like right at that point, he'll slow down and you got him in the net. Well, the net, when it's in the water, it cones down like this. Well, when he drops it, the hoop is about this far out of the water. So the tarpon bumps into the net like this and stops. Well, when he's drifting back, I see that the weight gets tangled up in the net. I was like, don't pull it up. And they pulled it up and pulled the hook right out of the tarpon's mouth right there at the pier. So, yeah, that was pretty bad. The baits that I sell, I'm completely out of fish bites right now. I've got a freezer over here that I have for the smaller baits, little, hold on real quick. I'm gonna have to clean up some weights here pretty soon. First quarter going out. So down here I got blue runner, pompano, there's tilapia, I've got eel, there's some menhaden down there. I've also got sea lice and some shrimp, but that was from the stuff that I bought. And then my other freezers that are over here in the back. I used to have, I still have the big walk-in freezer, but I'm trying to sell it. I definitely need the space. And the way I see it, I can get a bunch of smaller freezers and actually set them up for what I want to do. So there's barracudas right there. And yep, that's a southern stingray right here. I got some blackfin tuna as well. Yep. Um, there's Kauno stingrays under there for sure. And about the same thing in this other cooler. I've got more blackfin, but it was for a customer that's already prepaid for them. And yeah, blackfin, blocks of shrimp, and Kaunos. So yeah, this freezer's almost completely filled. So what I want to do is once I sell off the big walk-in, it's a big walk-in, yeah. I'm gonna get 4 or 5 more of these big freezers and just line them up against the wall around the edge right there. So that way I can go jack, Kaunos, southern, mullet, shrimp, whatever. And when they're trying to trip me over here. And once I get rid of this big old walk-in freezer, I'll be able to do that. And then I'm going to start bringing in bait so we can actually have live bait in here. So, it's coming. It's coming. No, this. How much would an MXO Raptor plus with 50 for casting? MXO Raptor plus with MC? Oh, yeah, MC. $448.99. And you're looking at about $100 or 120, 100 to 120 to fill it up. So let's see. we'll split it at 110. I'm kind of just running off the math. You're looking at $627.47. Now, if you do cash, it'll drop it down 4% because that's with credit card fees already applied too. So yeah. 12-foot ugly stick, older ones like 17. Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go. Getting ready for slide line fishing. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, when we hooked 4-footers, man, those are fun. Those take off. They give you a great, tremendous fight, but you get them in quickly. That other one was just an insane. It was an hour. God, to be honest, I don't even remember how long the fight was, but it took me all the way down to where the monofilament. Well, you know how you tie the knot on the arbor of the spool, and then you start spooling it up. Well, the knot was exposed through those lines, so I only had technically about 4 or 5 foot of line, if that, on the spool. And so I was like, man, I got to lock it all the way down. So I held it, and I just held it, and I turned away because I thought the line was going to pop. And you heard, it got real high pitch, and then it backed off. I was like, he turned, and so I was right in the middle of the pier, like the T's like this. I was right in the middle, so I took off running down the middle of the pier. I got about 100 feet back, maybe 200, and then it turned to start running away. So I ran forward, keeping pressure, and I'm reeling. So I started filling up the spool. And when I got there, he kind of pulled a little bit, and I put pressure, and I pulled him back, and I turned him. So I ran up the pier again, and I did that like 2 or 3 times before I finally got like a good amount of line. And I was like, all right, he's coming, he's beat. So I finally turned him and had him coming into the pier. But when he first picked up on the end of the pier on the tee, he picked up over here on the right side. And I was like 10 feet in front of the pier. I was going for slot reds. And I had a pin perch on there, maybe this big. And he took off and went straight down the beach, just jumping and jumping and jumping. And he probably 8 or 9 jumps before he got 200 to 300 yards out. Like he was out of the water. And then once he got all the way as far as he wanted to go down the beach, then he started to turn and go straight outward. So he went right. And then he went like this, right to the middle of the pier, and then he started going straight out. And yeah, that was pretty insane. So, and I had him, and the rod was what kind of rod was that? I think it was my 721. It was on a 721 Harrington, and that was before all the bad karma with the 721s happened. So, yeah, that rod was insane. So, yeah, well, I only had, I think the mono I had was 15-pound test, so I ain't locking nothing over on that one. It was a real light line, but it held. It really did. So if you got heavy enough line and you can lock it down, by all means, but you are going to break some gear for sure. So either the hooks, the line, the swivel, something. If you're going to go for them, definitely make sure you are hooked up, ready to rock. So 921 right there, guys. We have the Team Hard Life rods start out at $4.99, and then we've got some heavier duty ones on the 10-footers, and those are at $7.50, $7.50 to $8.50 depending on the weight class of the rod. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why there's only 14 thumbs up and 27 of y'all watching. Might have a bunch of haters in the channel still making sure I'm still on there. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've had swivels come apart. Still we're using. I've had 130-pound swivels, 150-pound swivels, 175-pound swivels come apart, and obviously not because the swivel we put that much amount of pressure. It was because there was a defect in there. So yeah, just kind of wanted to clear the air on that. Obviously, when we hooked tarpon and I was fishing with them back then when I was doing all of that. I was fishing with monofilament. Now that I got raptors and all of that, I haven't hooked the tarpon, so I'm waiting for that day. That's going to be, you know me, I like to lock them down. So we got John Darnell with 40 for the raffle for tonight's fire drawing. Remember, guys, it's $10 buy-in. And I had to say that for myself so I can remember to give him 4 tickets. Yeah, let's see. All right, I'll check Cash App real quick. And that should put us over $400 right there. And let me see. Yep, we got Bluegrass and Christopher in there. All right, and he's got 2. So that puts us at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's $400 right there. We're at $460. So there's Christopher right there, Bluegrass, and 3 for John. The 4th one is right there. So there's 3, and Bluegrass and Christopher. And 4. 3 and 4. 3. I don't know. For some reason, it sounds like a workout routine. $460 right there. Yep. For life. Owens, what's up, man? Steve, what you up to, man? We are doing a fire drawing. Y'all got about 36 minutes before I cut it off. Dude, yes, and yes. So for the MXL Raptor, the old series, or what they call the classic now, it's actually cheaper than the MXL Raptor Plus. The only difference is that the Raptor Plus has a different kind of housing on it. Same line capacity, same drag, but the Raptor Plus also has a lower gear on the lower end. It's a 1.0 to 1 instead of 1.3 to 1. So it gives you a little bit more torque on it. That's the only difference, guys. So it does make it easier when you want to crank in a heavier load and stuff like that, but it does work out if you want it in that one. So the other question, where is your other question? Okay, well, I think I just answered that. Since I started the TR knot, I almost never have knot failure. I used to circle hook, swivel into the FT, never fails. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Okay. Right. Yeah. That's what happened. So, oh man. You think you might have damaged the bat? Oh. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, y'all are definitely 2 peas in a pod, that's for sure, Curtis. You and Amy. And her quote about the different spellings of her name, she's like, "Yeah, all the aliases are down at the sheriff's office, already noted, or the police station, one of the two." That was pretty on point. So, all right, so we got Bluegrass. I got him on there. Go and check all those guys off, and then we got Christopher. Got that one right on, and now we've got Mr. David Bassan. He's got 2 on there. And 2, 4, 6, 8. We're almost to $500. Almost to 500. There you go. For David Bassan. Getting it. That would be crazy, you know, for the FG to actually fail. I think if that would actually were to happen, is because maybe there was a fray in the line or a nick in that portion of the knot, you know, from the battle or something like that as it's traveling through the water, you know. Uh, Big Jack and Tarpon wouldn't even, to be honest, the Raptor Classic is a total game changer for those. Jacks do not stand a chance on it. Tarpon, they'll play, but I mean, I really don't think you'll have anything to worry about. I actually used an LX Raptor, locked it over as soon as it was a 44 and a half inch Jack Crevalle. Caught it on film too here on the channel. As soon as he hit, I locked it all the way over, and this is all he could do. Right here at the surface. This is all he did with the rod. And I guess he fought so hard so fast, you know, not being able to swim. We got him in the net, got him up, and then I threw some hooks in him and I released him. And yeah, he ended up dying on me. So it didn't get to swim off. But I ended up coming home with 5 or 6 Jack Crevalles in that couple hour period. However, it would have been more if I was actually properly prepared for it, but I didn't take a cast net or anything. So the guys that were there actually lent me a cast net, and they actually started helping me out fish there, which was pretty cool because it was their first time out fishing Caldwell, and you know we got to fish together and stuff like that too. So all right, but let me get this on here because I see people are sending money through the Cash App. So we got Big Bear on there. There we go. Big Bear hauling. So Big Bear, what do y'all haul? Is it y'all trucking company or do y'all like help people move? Like what do y'all do, Bob? Wow. Okay. Well, that and I seen the sturgeon come out of the water like alligator gar do. I mean, they come out and yeah. It's a custom spinning rod I got. Okay. What would be a good 12-foot spinning rod for 20 to 30 ounce tackle setups? Um, the pin rods are pretty good. And actually, hold on, Big Bear Holland has 4 tickets. I just noticed that. I only wrote down 2. There you go. So those are 4 for Big Bear. He sent $40. And man, I'm trying to think of that other rod. The Penn Battles were a pretty good one. Man, this is gonna. Uh, let's see. I'm gonna have to see the name so I can see. The Prevail spinning rods are another good one. Um, and I'm gonna see that rod and as soon as it sticks out like a sore thumb, and I'll be amazed. Can't believe I can't think of the name right there. And it's actually a decent rod. Like it's not super expensive. Um, let's see. The Vexen, the Vexen and Tackle Industries are also a great spinning rod. Um, God, I can't believe I can't think of that name. Like I was pretty impressed at the when I was throwing out some baits with them, and wow, I'm super deep into some spinning rods here, and I can't think of the name. But one of my teammates used to use one um, years and years back, and I actually was casting it because he wanted me to cast it to make sure he could take whatever he wanted to throw on it. And it was a two-piece and light but super strong. Uh, and watch when I'm not even thinking about it, it's gonna come to me real quick. So, mm, I cannot think of the name right now. I don't know. I don't know. Where's that? Wow. Shimano's also make a pretty good spinning rod combo for sure. Um, and watch, it'll be funny when I say the name. That name will start popping up left and right on the phone because they're always listening. Mm, do, 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 do. Wow, this is this is gonna annoy me because I remember fishing with the rod and everything, and I was really impressed with it. I really was. Well, it's in one of the videos when we're on the beach, we're fishing for shark fishing, and I was throwing it on the beach. A very, very, very cool rod. So, man, I don't know. I don't know. Wingstop, you and me both, bro. I do want one for sure. So, yeah, the battalions are pretty good. Tsunamis are pretty good. Um, yeah, there's a lot of them that what I would do is if you're in the tackle shop, have somebody pull on the line so you can um, feel the weight that you're looking for and stuff like that too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we're at 500 now. $520, guys, and y'all got 23 minutes. 23 minutes. Oh yeah. Um, oh man. You know what? I'm gonna text my buddy. Oh, I forgot to text him. Hold on, I was dealing with the freezer at the house to stop working, so not good. But the good thing is they already had it empty. They were defrosting it so they can make the next um, run to uh, the store to get food. So, all right, there's Jaime right there. That takes us up to $530 right there. I'm waiting on a reply. I did text my buddy on that one. That one I would highly recommend because, like I said, we are tough on our gear, and um, yeah, I'm gonna end up having to check the breaker when I get home. So uh, Sarah's trolling rod, but he's also looking for a 12-footer, so he's more than likely beach fishing. Um, that or uh, let's see. Yeah, I mean, the Team Hard Life rods that we make for spinning gear are, yeah, they are made heavy duty. It's the same blank that we've had other guys use to go out for tuna. And the boat captain actually told the guy to leave the rod on the docks because he didn't want to be responsible for broken gear. And that was the rod that actually um, landed the 110, 120-pound tunas back to back. Hard Life. Yeah. How many tickets would you like? 3? Ready when you are? Mm-hmm. And it came through. All right, give me just a second. What's the name we're putting on the ticket? And your phone number? Okay, what were the last 4 again? Okay. All right, boss. Let me fill out your ticket right there, and I will post it to the channel. All right, later, boss. All right, there's 3 more tickets sold right there. All right, there we go. There's Ernest Garcia for his 3. So that puts us up to $560, and we have 18 minutes. Um, let's see. All right. I was looking for the ugly stick big water or the extra heavy Daiwa beef stick or the Penn Battalion. Um, Out of those three, I would go Penn Battalion, then Daiwa, then the ugly stick at the last. Um, yeah. Let's see. I think it's time for a new cover because now I'm like really have to press on the screen to get it to register my fingertips. And I think it's finally too old. So yeah, yeah. For life, you want on it? Let's see. All right, there you go. So there's for life, and then those are the three for Ernest. So that puts us at 500, 20, 40, 60, 70, $570. I'm gonna check Cash App real quick. And where are we going? Where are we going? Angel Lopez for 20. Boom, got it. So that puts us 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. We're $10 short of $600. What? Oh, you still got some time, boss. We have 15 more minutes before I even move over to Bobby the Bobber, and I still have to show the tickets and make sure nobody else buys in. Um, yeah. So we are good. You got some time, boss. How long is it going to be before you get home? So there's Angel Lopez for his two. So we're at $590. 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, $590. Ooh, Roger just took it at $600. Roger Garza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will double, triple, quadruple count to be all right. Roger Garza. So that takes us up to $600. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, $600 for tonight's fire drawing so far. And y'all still have 14 more minutes. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Uh, Russell, the price of the classic Raptor for the same thing for the MXL is actually $398. So it's about $50. Well, yeah, it's right at $50 cheaper for that one. So little food for thought there. We got Henry, Cinciceros. There's Henry for 20, so we're at $620 now. Boom, got it. Salt Lake City, Utah. Man, how cold is it over there right now? Hmm, let's see. And let's see. Checking over here. Got Cash App. Seeing what's going on. It's either when I get that ping, it's either Cash App or a message that's coming through and stuff like that. So Yeah, we're at $620. One, two, three, four, five, six. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, hey, I mean, we all on that chase, man, till we win the lottery tonight. We got 12 more minutes before that rolls out, too. Whoop, whoop. Just saying. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, Actually, I don't know if I'll be going to the coast this weekend. The only day I probably could break away is Friday, but Saturday I think I'm gonna do a barbecue for the family, and then Sunday they want to be visiting the other families for Easter and stuff like that too. So, ouch, 30 degrees and snow showers, man. Yeah, that was one of the things too. Oh man, hold on, Curtis. Hold on, let me see. Curtis, me, Curtis, Amy, Curtis, Amy, and then what was that? And two for Billy, and two up for grabs. All right, and Jaime, and four live. All right. Marker's almost out. The marker's almost out, but I got a fresh one right here. Oh wow. Yep. So I guess you ain't making it down. Keep in mind it's very windy this weekend, starting Friday. It's southeast. All right, here we go, guys. So there's Curtis, Amy, Curtis, Amy, Curtis, Amy, Curtis, Amy, and then we got Billy for two, and we got Hyman and four life on the last two. So that is one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. We're at $720, guys. $720. And y'all have 10 more minutes. One, two, three, four, five, six, $720. Whoa, 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 what? Oh man. Hmm. Yep. Oh, hold on. I just saw that. Roger gets one. Jaime. Yep. Did I do that right? Jaime and Roger. Well, I put four live because I saw that one before. If you look right there where it says Jaime, and then you see four live right behind him, and he was right before Roger on that one. There's John. See, John ain't asleep, he's probably with one eye, like keeping an eye on the phone right there. I know he's got to get up early and go to work. Let's see. Wow. Okay. You're back from the. Yeah, buddy. So there you go. So there's John, there's Four Life, and Jaime. Boom. No, man, we need that good luck in these pods, guys. We do. We do. We do. We do. So. I kind of figured that, bro, because I know you get up early to go to work and stuff. So, yeah, buddy. Oh man, we got 8 minutes, guys. 8 more minutes, and then we're doing the drawing. What? Name it. Jesus, in Albuquerque. Jaime, in a month, how many miles do you think you drive in a month? Like if they kept you busy all month long, like how many miles do you think you drive? Shit, I don't think there's a person on here that doesn't want to hear their name get called. You know what I mean? Everybody wants their name to get called for sure. He didn't get the memo. Mm. Yeah, buddy. That's we're gonna rock it. We're gonna rock it. Yep. 12,000 miles in a month. Wow. I've done, when I have a lot of orders, I've done 3 to 6 in a month. 3 to 6 easily. I've done that in a month. You know, driving from here to Galveston, here to Houston, then from here to Port A multiple times, and then trying to do my fishing and my casting in between. And, yep. Right? Where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, yep. So check check the Cash App real quick. Update that. You'll have 5 minutes, 5 more minutes, and we're at $740 right there. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. I have 250. God. Accident free miles, right? Okay, I see it now. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. It's like I know you were talking about that. So when you go that long without any accidents, I mean, do they like pay you more? I mean, obviously it's proven you're a great driver. So, all right, we just have one come in for 5 more tickets. Vanessa Alvarez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Nice one. There we go. So that puts us up to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We're $10 short of $800 for tonight's fire drawing. We're at $790. Yep, yep. Wow. Woo, woo. We on fire. There you go. Right there. $790. Man, that one came out of nowhere. Awesome. All right, 3 more minutes and we're moving over. That's awesome, bro. Well, I'm just glad you're safe, man, because you know all that weather that y'all are hitting up there is definitely can wear down on you. So for sure. So yeah, buddy. Mm-mm-mm. Hey. Oh man. Oh, Carl Moon. He put it at $800. We're at Carl Moon. We got Alex Reyes. So we're at $810 now, guys. $810. Y'all got 2 minutes before we move over to the other table. Or the other counter, should I say. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. Let's see. There you go. Carl Moon and Alex. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 100. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, $800. So, and then we got Henry. Henry's back. Niceros. So that takes us up to $830. We're at $830. And I'm about to throw this marker away. What's up, boss, from Houston? From Mecca. How you doing? Let's see. Mending the line about PTSD, good movie, older vet with PTSD showing younger vet how to. That sounds like a good one. I mean, that right there is why when I got out of the Marine Corps, I mean, I was doing it for myself. Like I got into it for myself, but after a while, meeting a bunch of other vets that, you know, just had a ton of anger issues. And I know I still had a lot of anger issues. I would go out there and it would just, man, it just faded all away and stuff like that. Now, granted, I was still known as a jerk because the guys would ask me the same question about 15 to 20 times. And it got to the point that, you know, telling them all nice and cool and trying to be, a teacher to them. And, finally I just like, and then they would finally click. It's like, so sometimes people need that for them to listen. All right, guys, it is 10 o'clock. I'm going to go and move over to the next one. But you still have time to get in. We're at $830 for tonight's fire drawing. I forgot which one. That one's got to be the new one. Yeah, that one's got to be the new one. We'll see. So, all right, guys, we're getting over there. We're getting there. So, all right. Night, Luciano. We're here. We're going to do the drawing. Do the drawing. And I'm going to get this out of the way. And yeah, I found another prize that I forgot to show y'all. And this is actually stuff that, like I said, it's been donated, but I have not been able to get it to anybody. But now it's actually set up a prime opportunity with the 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway here. Go empty. I see that, Roger. Give me a second. I think that's stuff here. Oh, this is another prize for the 25K giveaway. So I'm starting to stack up the counter here with all the prizes that are going to be given away. No to the real. Sorry, they're not going to happen. We got braided lines. We've got the light alarms right there. We've got 4 of those. Got the leaders that are going to go out. Okay, maybe I need to put them down so they don't roll off the deck. Countertop, those leaders. Well, from Drew, they're Drew's Amuse Custom Stir Freights is actually his site name right there. So get this, and then I see Roger up there. The marker. So that will take us up to $840 right there. Got that. William. Oh, William. Just took it to $900 with Williams. $70 right there on the Cash App. So let me get all these squared away here. And then I will fill out Williams' tickets right there. Yeah, buddy. See how this goes. Give me a second. Go, there, there. Two, got William on there. Gotta check some. I just heard a vehicle on his backside, but thought they were already all gone. All right. All right, I'm back. Yeah, some vehicles cutting out that way. All right. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. Okay. One extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. I'll take this one out. Now, unless you want it, William, be up to you. I got an extra ticket there with your name on it. So that puts us at 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, $900 for tonight's fire drawing. And I'll show you all the last batch of tickets right there because we had all the William come in. So there's Henry and Alex and Roger. And then there's 6 of Williams right there. And right there, if he gets both of them, it'll be 920, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $920. But we're 910 right there. Okay, 920. So he got it. We're at $920, boss. All right. Anybody else? We good? I think I'm gonna check the channel real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anybody over here. Cause last one we got Roger. Got that. Cash App. Got the 70. Got that one. All right. There's whiskey for 20. Anybody else? Anybody else? Check Cash App one more time. There, so let me show you the pictures for. There's Williams' last two right there, and then Whiskey's right there. So we're at $940, guys. Last call to get into the drawing. Let's start ripping these tickets up over here. Oh, I gotta show them to y'all first. Hold on. Almost forgot. Let's see. Let's see if I get a little closer in for y'all. Oh, too close. Man, this thing's really sensitive tonight. Ah. All right, it's being a little bit of a pain right here. All right, so there's the first batch. Make sure everybody can see their names before I go to tearing anything up. Let's see. Yeah, guys. It wouldn't be so bad, but we do keep it family orientated here. So, all right, that's the first batch of names. I'm going to go ahead and move it over. Let me see where I'm at. Right there. Yep, at the 5. Okay. And then there's the next 5 right there. And we still have the 4 tickets right there. I'm not cutting it just yet. But I'll show you all the last 4 here in just a second. Yep. What's up, big dog? Yep, there's a lot of wrenches because everybody's out of work right now and have to have quite a bit to keep everybody in line because there's a lot of times when I cannot be watching the channel and a lot of guys come in trying to cause hate and discontent just because they get kicks out of, ruining other people's days. So, but we are at 900. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $940 for tonight's fire drawing. It's in-store credit, and you can use it to buy Avid reels, custom rods, tackle, anything that we have in the shop. And yes, it is store credit. And let me go ahead and turn this around real quick. All right. Get a little closer. And there you go. All right. Yeah, $10 tickets. Last chance. Once I close probably the bobber, you cannot purchase any more tickets at that point. Oh, we try not to, but yeah, we're not totally unable to do that. But yeah, all right, guys, I'm start tearing up the tickets. Everybody good? Let's see anything missing. Yeah, we used to do drawings for like specific items where we had custom reels, the custom rods, and after a while, we had to reinvent it. And we're doing with in-store credit, it allows the winner to really pick and choose what they want to win. So, as before, we used to let them, well, if they didn't want the MXL and they wanted to buy, get an LX, they would pay the difference. Well, after a while, we just kind of let it be as in-store credit. And right off the bat, they can choose whatever they want to get themselves into. So, if we started rolling it like that. So, yeah. And our normal days are Tuesday and Friday, but they're occasionally when the guys get a wild hair and they want to do an extra one during the week. And yeah, normally when we set that up, it's because everybody wants to get in on it. You know, I don't mind being the middleman. Yeah. Yeah, actually, William uses a 3-speed, ain't it? 50 watt 3-speed. Yes. Yes, sir. All right, guys. So here we go. I'm gonna start making sure the tickets aren't stuck together. See? See? Okay. Looking down, making sure all the comments are good. And actually, I thought they were making a single speed Raptor, but I don't know. I got to double check that. I remember hearing something about it, but I don't see it in the price listing. So I don't think it actually went through. Or they didn't make a whole lot of them, one of the two. All right. I'm going to double check Cash App real quick to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Nobody there. Okay, back to this. And here we go, guys. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Here we go. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. And you can hear them too. That's a lot of tickets. That's a lot of tickets. All right, here we go. You ready? Like to make sure there's none on the sides. And here we go. I'm going to bring up as many as I can. All right. Two battling it out. Two battling it out. Okay. One. Christopher Sage. Hey, congratulations, Christopher Sage. Whoop, whoop. No, it wasn't as many as the $5 one, but that's still 900. Was it 940 total? Yep. It was 940, right? Yeah, buddy. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Yeah. Man, let's see. I can hear a hooting and hollering over here in the background. Was that him? $940. Awesome. There you go. I need the other mic. Well, this one's trash now. Retired, retarded. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Christopher. Yep. Okay. Where's my? There we go. Awesome. Yep. I don't know, but he'll definitely check out the video for sure. Let's see, because I don't think I have his number. I got his number on the Cash App. Yes, I do. All right. Let's see if he responds. But yeah, he's been getting into them pretty on every one of them that I know. He's in there. So yeah, we'll see. But $940 for tonight's fire drawing. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Cool deal. All right. Awesome. All right. So now we are, let's see, got it going. Chris, send your videos. Send your videos. Okay, that's dirty. Yep. Yeah. Tuesday and Friday. And occasionally, like I said, we get a wild hair one and, people want to do a $5 drawing. And uh, our last $5 drawing went for what? How much was it? It was like $1,200 or something like that. Yep. No, we've had some monster ones. 1,200, 1,500, 1,600. So yeah, they've gotten up there. Yeah. So, oh, it's awesome. It is real awesome. We've had guys literally update their whole fishing gear, nothing but abbots and custom rods and stuff like that through these drawings and stuff like that. So it really does awesome. Um, so, yep. And you don't have to spend it immediately, but it's there. We have a few guys that are building it up, and then they're going to come and buy a whole bunch of stuff at the same time. So yeah. So that's the other bonus of it. It's it once you have the credit and are confirmed and stuff like that, it's here. It's for your money to spend and stuff like that. But we do got to get you confirmed, and that we normally like to do within a few days because we've had where we've given away prizes and sat on them for over a year or 2 years, and then they call asking for it. I'm like, dude, like that was 2 years ago, kind of deal. So this one is different because these are actual, cash prizes that are here. So they don't have, as long as they're claimed and confirmed and we know that person does exist and still watches the channel, then it rocks out. So it's awesome. Yeah, nope. I think what John wants to do is open up a Team Hard Life tackle shop over there in his area so he don't have to drive down here no more. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So now, I shall review for things you have to handle. Oh, yeah. Mm. All right, for life, you get some sleep, boss. I am actually going to start breaking weights. Um, I wanted to work on the kingfish rigs and stuff like that, but I do need to figure out where we are at on the weight order so that way, uh, what was I going to say? So tomorrow morning when they come in, they actually know how much more they got to pour and stuff like that. So I definitely got to start breaking these weights. But yes, again, and actually, I'm wondering if I can check the tickets already. I probably can't, but I'm gonna try. See if we won anything on it. Let me see. I'm gonna check. Let's check. There we go. Let's see. Lotto one. See if it'll do the first ticket. If it doesn't, it's probably because the results aren't in or whatever. But they should know pretty much immediately. Come on. Take next time. Check ticket. Actually, it's telling me this. Oh, what is it? Yeah, system currently not available, so I can't check it right now. So I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait, but it is there, so that's a good thing. Uh, yeah. Oh, it's happening right now. Okay, I thought. That would be awesome, Curtis. It really would be. Definitely would have to get these guys trained up on the ways that we do things on spooling and splicing and everything. Um, 11. Well, we can check. So you said 11, 22. Oh, okay. So 4. Went with the mega plier. We'll start with that one first. Uh, 11, 22. Oh, well, we have one with one number and a mega plier, but I think that's only like $2. And then we got another one with just a Powerball, and another one with the Powerball. Powerball 11, 38, no, 7, 11, 22, 29, and 38. Nope. Yeah. Okay. that would that would be so awesome. Like really, I mean, that would be epic. But I will check them. I'll double check them tomorrow morning when they probably have the numbers available for us. Uh, but yeah, I checked the numbers from earlier, and again, we only had the 8 in there, and we'll see. We'll see. But hey, man, well, more than likely, too, we'll find out if that one's available. But I know there's another drawing tomorrow because it is Wednesday, so we can do that one as well. Well, actually, they did know the numbers because I posted them to the YouTube channel on the community page so everybody can see them, back about an hour and a half ago. So, yeah, that would have not been cool there, big dog. Oh, that would have been so dirty. Oh, that would have been dirty, dirty. That's just, oh, woo-wee. Yeah, that definitely would have caused a heart attack for sure. Oh man, just thinking about it right now, it's like, All right. Well, I guess I can get to work. Well, for tomorrow? You ready for tomorrow? I can do that. I can do that. Sure. Let's see. All right. That one I think is 865 million, if I remember it correctly. Let's see. Yeah, that one's 865 for tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll get the paperwork started, and time is on there. That one has 416 million estimated. One, we got Jaime. You know, me and my wife gonna get in it too. So, all right. Winning numbers. Just in case I miss a live feed. Well, either way, like I said, the tickets are going to be there till tomorrow, but Jaime already started it, so I'm going to go ahead and start it up for tomorrow's drawing. Same thing, $10 buy-in, and you can send it via Cash App and or through the Super Chat. And Darnell, you have a good night, brother. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. And let's see. In April, it's the first weekend in April. That's when that fishing trip is at, or when it is. So, he's telling us like we're forcing him to stay awake. He's all with one eye open, trying to stay with it. Appreciate it, John. But get some sleep, brother. You got to go to work. Can't be dragging like that, man. So, all right. Let me go ahead and get my tray over here so I can start. Put my phones to charge for they're ready for another day. And then this one I can get rid of because I already refilled it out. Um, mhm. I need to make me some more than drinks. I ran out of product and I haven't gone shopping yet. So, yep. What's up, Homer? Man, you just missed a huge fire drawing. We did $940. And, yep, $940 for tonight's fire drawing. And, yep, Christopher Sage won it. So, that was pretty awesome. And we're starting another one for tonight for the Mega Millions, or it's one of those. It's 865 million dollars, 416 cash out. So there's William. So that puts us up to 4 right there. Got that. Imagine we're like this going from lotto to lotto and we end up winning both of them. You never know, man. Dreams can happen. It just takes one ticket to be in there to make it happen. So, yep. So, okay. Let me get my tray. Stop yawning. Only have a couple more hours to go. Yep. Oh, so Billy's communicating with them. Cool. Yeah, let them know. English, por favor. So we can read it too. You know, we're not that skilled. No. All right. Get this down here so you can kind of see where we're at. Awesome. He said no sense. What? Did he really say that? Did he really say that? I really gotta know. Yeah. That would be funny. That'd be real funny. Well, obviously it wasn't that bad because Billy didn't X him real quick. So yeah. Oh, they're really gonna have a communication deal now going. All right. So these are what the 2-ounce pairs look like when we first start. Go and get my knife. Ooh, don't want to crush my glasses. That would really suck. Hmm. Okay. She asked if you were sent to the fun trip. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, could be Santa. You know what I mean? You know, with all my elf support over here, we can definitely be Santa. Done it before. So need to get back on track with that as well. I mean, might be able to translate it. That would be cool, but that's pretty awesome to come on an American channel like that and somebody actually starts speaking the language to her. That probably really hooked her right there. So good one right there, Billy. Really awesome. There we go. So, so Billy, how did you get into learning so many languages? That is pretty awesome. That's something that I've always wanted, to learn. Different languages like that. I know the wife keeps talking to kids about, traveling the world, but we would like for them to learn the different languages so that way when we travel to whatever country that is, that we can actually, speak with them and stuff like that. So, yeah, that one's not fully formed. You can super chat right here, or you can send it through the Cash App. And if you send it through Cash App, please include your cell phone number on there so that way if you win, we can contact you. I know we've seen you on the channel multiple times, but again, it does help to have a contact information right there. So, yeah. Damn it. That's pretty awesome, Billy. That's pretty awesome, bro. Now, with those different languages, did you use that Babbel, or did you actually learn from talking to people in that way? 'Cause I wanted to get that Babbel deal to But it sounds like it's pretty easy through there to learn the languages using their technique or formula. So definitely something else to think about. Hmm. Shoot, I have trouble just keeping up with English. That's pretty funny there, William. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. So you've been learning for quite some time. It wasn't something that you just picked up in the last few years. There you go. Pretty smart of your grandmother to do that. That's awesome. I'm with, I'm with you on that, Hyman. Not very good looking. I like that. Yep, yep. That's for surely a different one. Oh, that's yep. That will work for sure. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. I used to always listen in to, I mean, I guess it would be the same, if we talk Spanish here, I've heard guys in talking Italian, and half of it I could understand or follow along for the most part. Um, yeah, some of the words do not translate differently, but yeah, well, yeah, they translate differently and they mean different things and stuff like that, but not all the time. Some of the same things are right in the same boat and stuff like that. So pretty cool. Hmm. Well, I guess once you get down the basics of it, it could be. So did she leave, or I haven't seen her come back? Scare her off, bro? You scare her off. All right. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, Hyman, for sure. Yes, this is all pure lead right here. Give me that. And this is one tray. I've got another one that's sitting over there that I still got to go through as well. So, hmm. Oh, you most definitely did, bro. Like I said, I mean, to come to one of our channels and obviously she can hear me talking, so it I don't know if it translates in other languages and stuff like that, but for her to sit there and comment on there is pretty cool. So, also, guys, if anybody is in the area, that not treehouse, but the little clubhouse that I built for the kids or whatever, they're pretty much growing out of it. Um, we're either going to demolish it or give it away to anybody who wants it. Um, my son started trying to use it the outside on one side for throwing his baseball at, so figure it's time to get rid of it. But it's still got a great roof on it. Got inner, that one wall is the only wall that would need an outside fixing because I used particle board because I was intending to put uh, some kind of outer shell on it, and I never got around to it because of the cost. But no, it's definitely in great condition. I put it together like treated wood, 4-inch screws. Like it's nothing on there will fall apart easily, other than that outer one, walls on it and stuff like that. But yeah, it's got shingled roof. Actually, both roofs. The floor on the inside of the first floor is also protected as well, so water does not get in there. It's got insulated walls as well. Put insulation in there, so yeah, you put a door on there and we put some AC for the summer and a heater during the winter kind of deal. We actually used to put our dogs in there for the winter, so they had a warm space to hide in or hide out in and stuff like that, and then the kids would play with them. But yep, I can definitely send some pictures later or tomorrow of what it looks like now compared to what it looked like then. But I spent probably 1,000 hours on that house doing custom flooring and the walls on it. So it's pretty sick looking. So uh, and man, let's see. What's up, Selfs? How you doing? Uh, and remember, we only need one more pound of those. So this should be all up in here because the amount of molds that they had to pour, he did the 3 rounds. It should be enough to cover what we need for the order on both the ½ ounce and 1 ounce. So we'll see. We'll see. Hey, now y'all are just showing off, man. What, y'all want me to put a glow stick on and go to the field? Do I gotta show up now? I was thinking about doing that earlier today. I was like, you know what? I think maybe I'll get a glow stick and put it on and go do the distance casting so y'all can see it. But I definitely, if I did that, I would want somebody, with me, uh, just so they can take the camera and record it because putting it on the head mount sucks, and then the chest mount. I guess I could do that, but yeah, there you go. Those ones don't ever, what do you mean, fall out during the cast there, big dog? And the only reason we're using that mold is because it was the only production mold we could get to where we can pour more than just one at a time. All the other molds with the brass eyelet, you can only pour one at a time, and so we have to pay a little bit more money for the brass swivels to go into this mold. But we can pour, I think it's five in each mold. One of them has it where it has 4 and 3 on one side, so which we use them all up. But I'm trying to get some bigger molds where we can pour 20 or 30 of them at one time. So that would really be nice. But still, it's gonna be a lot of molds to pour out, but or to get in there. I definitely want them so we can have bigger molds with more quantity and fewer of them, so we can still pour more quantity kind of deal. So yeah, but they are going to cost quite a bit of money. But at the end of the day, if it can help improve our labor time and bring that down to where they can produce more per hour, well, then it's a win. Yeah. Well, Billy, you can see it in person if you come out here. I mean, it'd be pretty late to go out there and do it, but I'm not scared. Oh man, yep. Well, what game are you playing, bro? The Simpsons. I was watching that the other night. They had it on. And I was like, man, I was looking at it and some of the things that it had on there. There's things that are going on now, and it's crazy how so much of the reality is actually in that dang cartoon. It's amazing. So. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. No, no, don't do that, boss. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, yeah. No, I wasn't calling you out. I said, I was saying I wasn't, but no, you have a different kind of scenario right there. So yeah. Let's see. Go. And let's put it in. That is correct, big dog. If you eat or drink it, well, consumption or breathe it in, but it's got to be in dust form. Like this, you can't breathe it in because obviously it's not going to go in your nose. But if you're sitting there grinding on it or sanding on it, then yes, you can inhale it, and that would be not good for you. So, hmm. Let's see. What's up, Alfredo? How you doing? Okay, Curtis. I don't know who that one is about, but all right, big dog. Thank you very much, boss. I'm just working, doing my thing here. I appreciate everybody being on the channel, keeping me company. So I ain't sitting here just and. Normally, if I'm here by myself and I'm not on the channel, I'll have the TV going, but I'm not really watching them. Just working here. Oh, look at that! They didn't put an eyelid on there, so that was a waste. But it happens. Trying to make corners so I can start kind of semi breaking stuff down and getting it in there. So let's do that. All right. Crap, she's still here. Oh man. Oh man. What I miss? What I miss? Uh, oh, it's too funny. That's too funny. Y'all are good. Y'all are hilarious, man. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See, like, so that one's not fully formed, so I'm going to put that in my little bin off to the side for blemished weights. See. Mm. Oh yeah, no, most definitely. Normally, if I'm just sitting here, I'll keep working and working and working until I'm completely done before I wash my hands. But if I get up to eat anything or even to use the restroom, I wash my hands before I use the restroom, then have to wash them after I use the restroom. So yeah, no, it's definitely yeah. And even then too, when I wash my clothes too, um, I do the extra uh, heavy soiled instead, like the extra wash cycle to make sure my clothes gets washed real thoroughly and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, yeah, rubbing your nose, rubbing your eyes, like you don't. If I do, it's with the back of my hand, kind of like that. But I'll never, you'll never see me doing that. I don't. Yeah. I just hate it when I'm doing that though, and it breaks off into a smaller piece, and that sometimes has sharp edges that can cut you. So yeah, I've tried working with gloves, and what ends up happening is I lose dexterity to where I cannot move as quickly as I want to. So, and because of that, that's why I don't use the gloves. Um, the only time I do though is if it's on simple deals, like if I'm dealing with just nothing but the pair weights. Yeah, I can wear gloves because it's just back and forth motion like this. As long as I don't have to take a blade to clean them. Um, But right now, I'm cleaning all different kind of weights at the same time, so it does change up the format of which I can do all of this. And with the egg weights too, like I like to wear gloves when I can do it because it allows me to hold it without worrying about the sharp edges catching me and stuff like that too. So. Good. Trying to make a little dump corner, I guess you can call it. Oh no, that's good weight. Where all the bad weight, where the slag goes. And basically, that's what I'm doing. I've cleared out this little corner here to put the broken pieces of lead in there, and then the rest will actually stay on this side. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure. Yes, sir. Let's see. That. What I'm doing is we use a brass eyelet there because the way the mold came in, the eyelet doesn't sit very well on there, and it wants to fall in every single time. So we counterbalance it with another brass swivel, but at the end of the day, we have to come and peel it out of there so that way we can continually or keep working them and stuff like that. But trying to do all of them with one tool because bouncing back and forth between tools also does slow me down. So, I think I'm gonna have to switch back over to the other tool to break these over. Right there. I'm as seriously taunting over there. Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's for sure. Normally, what we do too with our mold, we pour extra on purpose, and the reason for it is because, say these half ounces, you know, or the 1 ounce. If they pour the numbers that we pour, and I have to pick them up individually, one at a time, that's four that I'll have to pick up individually. Well, now I can pick up four, and I can break them apart, pretty much like this, and work a lot faster. But if it was individual, and one time they did that to me, they didn't do it to me. They thought they were saving time by doing it individually like that. Well, in the long run, it slowed them down because when they went to pull the weights out of the mold, they had to pull each individual weight out of there. And then at the end of the day, I had to come back and pick up weight by weight by weight by weight to get the numbers going or to get them cleaned up. And because of that, it took that much longer. So I had to teach them how to do this, you know what I mean? And it does change the whole dynamic of pouring weights and breaking weights, and at the speed you can clean and break apart gear. So even with the egg weights, the same way too. Like I got a grip that I can hold and do this, but if they did it individually, like on one little deal, sometimes they don't leave enough to where I can grab. So now I have to grab a second pair of pliers, and it basically forces me to work harder. So like right there, see how that broke off? That sharp edge will normally cut you. So we have to watch out with that and do it slowly, and then that's where it slows me down. So right here, I can move quick, break them off. So yeah. So DJ's on TikTok, and look, see, like that one broke apart. I saw it coming, and I'm glad I didn't do it fast because there's a sharp edge right there, and that's where the second tool comes into play. So yeah. Now the other thing about these swivels too is um, we have to go through them and inspect them before we actually send them out there because there's a lot of times where they come in and they're not fully formed. So we actually we can't pour them and have to send them back. And, definitely, money that we don't catch and the guy over there is not paying attention, he'll try and pour it and then waste his time and my time. See, that one broke off. Heavy cavity in the mold. Cavity there just seems to be more. Oh, more excessive with sinkers. I would say so because these don't have to follow a a real specific pattern. So yeah, I would definitely say that the molds you're talking about all the excess around there, the waste and stuff like that. All right. God bless you too, Texas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the tolerances are going to be a lot tighter on those molds. Yeah, yeah, they don't have that, and I wish they did because then I didn't have to go back and go through all of this. But that also entails too when we have a more expensive molds, when you buy the cheaper ones like this, because that's all they have at the time or all you can afford, and it does really play a part into it. Now, if I had my own CNC machine that I could manufacture these, I would have definitely done that a long time ago. But I went to a guy one time and asked him to make a mold, and his first question was, "Well, how much money do you think you'll make out of this?" And I was like, "Not much. Why? What does that matter?" He's like, "Well, that tells me how much I need to charge you." Bro, really? Like, for a $40 piece of aluminum that I'm going to supply, all you have to do is put the math in and the time in, which the machine does it. You just input the numbers. So it'll probably take you 5 minutes, if that. And you want to charge me he goes, well, he's all, it's the product it puts out and this, and you couldn't do it without it. And so it was a price gouging like that. So needless to say, I didn't go back. So. See the flesh is. Mm, definitely. When we finally do meet up, I definitely want to see what you're doing and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, the only time I've ever seen any kind of bullet get cast was on the movie Silver Bullet, which was a pretty awesome movie. Um, well, that you still have to answer another question. Are you looking for bull reds or are you looking for slots? Because those are two way different areas. And also, too, are you talking about you want to go bait fishing, pier fishing, or beach fishing? And a lot of that's going to have to do with weather and what's going on with the weather, because that will determine where a lot of fish are or aren't. So, Jesus, what? I got a discount for a machine to have it foot for my old MXJ. MXL was 150 per. Receive the foot on my combo. What? Okay, you lost me there, boss. They were trying to charge you $150 for that. I don't understand. I'm lost there, boss. It may be because I'm tired. Maybe I didn't get my coffee all day like I wanted one. So fix them too. Oh wow. Golly, really? Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I think I would have been like you. I would have just shaped it myself. But still, to machine a piece like that, that is crazy. Well, definitely putting in the hours for sure. But I'll finish this tray and then I'll finish my next one and then I'll call it a night because in the morning I can weigh it out. It won't take long. Well, it depends how how quickly I can go do this. Maybe I'll weigh it out tonight. But also too, like right now that I'm breaking apart, I'm gonna have to go back through and separate it. But the good thing is I don't have that third. Well, I do have a third size, but it's a 2 ounce. That one's a lot bigger than the other one, so I won't have too much of a problem. It's quite a big step up between the three, so I'll be able to sort that pretty quickly. Yeah, that's insane that they would have charged that much. So were they gonna like cut it and then anodize it as well to match your color? I mean, was there anything special about it, or were they just gonna create the foot and then charge you that much? But again, too, you're in California, where things cost 10 times more than regularly. Or did you find another spot where they were willing to do it for cheaper? Um, Jesus, that yeah, that's insane. So the reason why it didn't fit into that real foot was it because um, it was too wide, or I'm trying to. I know to the. I think the jigging reels, those little ones, have the little um, housings for the screws to come out. Is that why it wouldn't fit on there? Oh, you're going fishing, man. Okay, I'm a little jealous right now. Been wanting to take y'all fishing, but that was the other thing too. Like the winds have been so crazy high, it's kind of hard to take y'all out there without it being crazy windy, you know. So, damn it. Oh, I believe you, whiskey. I mean, us being fishermen over here as well, we used to always tell them, man, we pay a ton of money to live like bums out on the pier for weeks at a time, you know. So it was crazy. People would come out there and talk to us, and like I said, after a week of being out there, I mean, we were pretty rank. I mean, occasionally, uh, we would take a shower with the water hose that was out there when it was fixed. If not, we would go up to the front and take a shower at uh, the shower downs that they had there. But we didn't like to walk to the beginning of the pier. We normally would stay completely at the end of the pier, kind of deal. The only time we ever went up to the front was that we really had to go use the restroom, and it had to involve us sitting, having to sit down and have toilet paper available, kind of deal. So, a few more of the cannons as well. Excavator, looking for it, bro. Catch and release. Winds. Are they saying which direction the winds are coming out of? Um, and actually, I have not been on Causeway, but I do know they're still catching them there. They're not in. They're not in the crazy amount of numbers that they have been. Now, if drum is all you're trying to catch, then yeah, I would still go there. Um, but if you're interested in just catching some kind of fish, I would really go to the jetties right now because they're producing a crap ton of sheephead. Like the sheephead migration is going and it's in full effect. I mean, there's a lot of them being caught, and there's a lot of big sizes as well. And those are really good eating too. Just be careful with the back spines on them. They're ferocious on those. Extremely sharp, extremely strong, and they will cause some pain. Not from um, like stingray or catfish pain, but with being jabbed. I mean, it does hurt. So, yeah, sure. Have you heard of a? No, I have not. Whiskey. I just saw your question right now. Never heard of that one. Get some sleep, Jaime, man. You know, you're on the road, brother. Thank you for chiming in, and we'll definitely get the tickets posted up for tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow again. So, okay, yeah. Do me a favor, Whiskey. Send me the information of what kind of weight mold you're looking for that, so that way I can do my research on it and I can let you know. But more than likely, yeah, we can produce those. No worries. Anything that has to do with lead, as long as I can get a mold for it, I can definitely put it out there. We love challenges, and it's not really a challenge because we already do the lead melting. We just need to get the mold in there. So yeah. I've actually been stuck by all three: catfish, stingray, and gaff top. Yeah. Now the worst one that I've had was the Kauno stingray. I've been barely pricked by the other ones, where it barely went in kind of deal. But this baby Kaunos got me on my hand, and it did the Costa Rican shuffle inside. Like it went in and went all like that, like in a matter of seconds. It did that. I was like, and I didn't even have time to pull my hand away. That's how fast it was. And yeah, that hurt for about 5 to 6 hours after the fact. But I still landed my fish. I was catching bull reds and shark, and I still was fishing with a busted hand like that. Everybody was telling me to go home. I was like, yeah, no. I said I got till Sunday. It was all Friday night, so it was crazy. Like I could feel the pain just pulsing through my chest like that. It was, and this is when I was younger. Like I was probably 27, 28 years old. So yeah, no. Little stingray wasn't gonna send me home. I wasn't having it. Hmm. But when all that stuff with Steve Irwin happened, I was like, man, I can just imagine the pain that he was going through when that happened, because that one went directly to his heart. So that's a horrible, horrible way to die right there for sure. Yeah, dude's my idol, and to see his kids doing what they're doing too nowadays is pretty awesome. Pretty motivating to see that they're still following in their dad's footsteps and leading the way, protecting animals from left and right and stuff. So yeah, pretty awesome. Oh man. Oh yeah. See, but the cownos, their barbs are real close to their body. They're not further out like they are on southern rays or Atlantic rays. It's real close to their body. And and up until that point, I didn't even think they could sting you. Like, how is that thing gonna reach anywhere? You know what I mean? And yeah, I made the stupid mistake of trying to show people where the barb was, and when I held the baby cows and I went like this, or I went like this, somehow it curved its whole body and stuck me. Yeah, pretty crazy. So yeah. Awesome. Okay, you already got it. Beautiful. Good to go. Yeah. And I think they just shipped that out yesterday, as a matter of fact. So, and we got a few more guys that are waiting for their HX Raptor MC pluses. We have actually found out too that they have. You got to pay attention because they're advertising a certain type of handle on them, and they've actually received the newer reels without the updated handle on there. So I'm hoping these customers get what they asked for, because I did put that in the email. Like, I let them know, hey, this customer knows that this is going on, so uh, make sure that it's done. And if not, I'm going to have a phone call, and that's going to lead to another phone call. That's not going to be very, very nice. So, but we'll see. I'm definitely on it, though. And then we got some heads up on some HXW Raptors. Uh, we did find out that they're on the HXW Raptor Plus, that they're not going to be doing any colors other than silver on those, which sucks. I mean, people are going to get them, because it's still an HXW Raptor MC, but I mean, I want them in color. It's me, you know, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. Rough bag. Oh yeah, no, they will. God, they're these stingrays. I mean, and at the end of the day, they really don't mean us any harm. But when we pull them out of their environment, obviously they're going to defend themselves like any of us would. So yeah. All right, Billy, you have a good one, boss. I'm almost done with this tray, but I'm doing the fine cleaning before I actually go to breaking them, so I don't have that much to clean afterwards. That's why I'm able to move as quickly as I can at the very end when I'm tapping them. I can go from weight to weight because I do the majority of the cleaning right now. All I have to do is the fine tune at the very end. All right. I think we just got confirmation from Christopher Says. He acknowledges that he won tonight, so he'll get with us tomorrow. Cool deal. Cool deal, man. That's a big win right there. Big old win. So. Mm. All right, Billy. You have a good one, bro. I just saw your post up, and I probably already said it once. So that gives you an idea that I'm pretty tired too, but I got to get this done so that way we know where we're at in the morning. Actually, I don't know. I've never really tested it. I go off a feel, and it ain't a crazy amount. Maybe 5 pounds of pressure, maybe 10 at most. Depending on the size of the reel. Obviously, on the smaller reels, I can't go real heavy because it'll destroy the reel. They don't have the cranking ability. So that actually will be the next thing to think about. Now, the big 80s and 50s and 130s, and yes, those get a lot more pressure because they have the capability to actually crank under all that pressure, whereas other reels don't really have that. So that is the first thing I got to look at too. Size of the reel and its capability to withstand the amount of pressure that I am putting on it. So, like the reel earlier, it wasn't much, but you can see how tight the braid was going on there. It was getting real shiny under all the pressure. So, it wasn't, like I said, it was enough for the size of reel that I was doing. But if I'd have did that with an 80 or 130, you definitely would have seen a whole bigger difference on it. So. Hey, I'm game for that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll call him Chicken Little. Kind of like that one. Oh yeah, still at it. Still at it. I am cleaning off the bigger pieces of lead that are on the edge. See, like that one right there. You can see where it has the flare out right here and toward the bottom. So I usually cut those off. That way at the very end when I clean up the weight, it's not too bad. So. And actually, I think Billy's up for that. See, a lot cleaner now. Looking for the cannonballs before I put this tool down. I don't like switching tools. I like to try to stay on one tool all the way through. It just makes my job a little bit easier. But when they're not showing themselves and they're hiding, it does change it up for me. So. A little bit of both, Curtis. A little bit of both. Actually, I've got a video that I am going to drop when I get to 100,000 subs on how I actually pour my lead. And the reason why I haven't dropped it now is because I already got too many guys trying to put me out of business. You know, so one of them discovered where I get my lead from because from the videos that I posted up. And then he went over there and was telling that guy that he was going to put me out of business. So that's why I did do that one video, letting him know, because he went over there acting like he was a friend of mine and that like I sent him over that kind of deal. And then he told the guy that he was there to, that his plan was to put me out of business. It's like, wow. So, yeah. So I definitely don't. I mean, I share like this portion, but I don't share how I produce my gear until a later date when I don't have to worry so much about people copying me, because then I'm not going to be totally dependent on those sales if it happens to crash out on me at that time. So really won't be worried about it there. Uh, Said on 150, I'm looking for an 80 narrow reel. Everything's in line. That's the. Yeah, the 80 narrow would basically hold the same amount of line as a 50 wide. Now, here's the thing though. Um, you know that it's going to be kind of top heavy because it's narrow. So you got to take that into consideration. Um, Me personally, I don't like narrow reels because they feel that kind of top heavy like that. I like the wides because they're lower and they disperse the weight, pretty evenly across the reel and the rod. So that may be something to think about right there. True that. Yeah. No worries there, Curtis. Yeah, no, when I originally started doing all of this, there were hardly nobody doing it. But then once they realized that they can do it themselves, then they really started to flood the market with so many people doing it and stuff like that. And then trying to push the guys out that have been doing it, as a business, push us off. So that way they can do it, as well, which I don't fault guys for wanting to change their situation or do whatever. It just when it comes down to you know outright coming in and try to attack somebody's business like that, knowing that it's going to take food out of their family's mouth, which they've been providing for already, that's when I do have a problem with it. So I know over here I try to work with all the businesses that I do business with um, that support me by advertising them through my YouTube channel, advertising not just my products but all the other products they sell, because at the end of the day, when they're doing really good, then that means I'm doing really good because they're buying my products. So, and a few of them had actually stated that that's why they continue doing business with me, because they know for a fact that I send a lot of customers their way. I don't just sell them a product and expect them to fend for themselves after that. Like it's not a wham bam. I'm there for the long haul. So, Zara, all right, thank you. Mm. It's been a long time working on it. That's for sure. Was not easy. Had to go through the itchy phase, the scratchy phase, all the other crazy phases, and even now, like I have to worry about what wind direction and stuff like that too, because while I'm sitting there, it actually will cover my face this way, which is better than it being in my eyes. There's those times when it would do that, but check that out. The wire was pulled out or not put in all the way, and so it poured all the way through. That's a solid piece of lead right there. Well, where are you from, Ezra? And do you do any fishing? Another one. Got a lot of new people on the channel, and normally we ask everybody, what kind of fishing y'all do, because we find out a lot of people are looking to fish with other people, and it's a great way to share knowledge or learn knowledge. And if you have questions, feel free to ask. We don't allow any trolling here, so it's all about that. And oh yeah. All right, Whiskey, you be safe out there, brother. Yep. Hmm. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Uh, Definitely, it'll get to that day. Like I said, I'm working on it, and even my new customers, And actually, I got to go back, man. I ain't been over there in a few weeks. I need to go check on them, make sure they're all right, and all their gear taken care of and stuff. So, hmm. So y'all can kind of see what's going on here. There's my pile of um stuff that's already kind of broken down and stuff like that. And then this is stuff I still have to clean. Oh wow! And see, and that was actually before I really started to learn how to post videos on a regular basis. That was when I was doing unedited raw footage of me spooling reels, because guys said that it couldn't be done. So literally, like, all right, watch this. Yes, Christ is King. Amen to that for sure. All right, definitely, definitely do it here. But we're not ashamed to say to claim it either, boss. Not at all. Yep, yep. That is what's the word? Motivation right there. You know, 'cause I know he's got me here for a reason, and you know, to see things like that come on here when I'm feeling tired or drained or whatever, I just know that, you know, and like I said, you got to give him the empty fields, you know, for him to fill. So when you do that, just be expecting to put the work in too. You know, can't just get it there and not take care of what he's offered you. So yeah. And I don't know about that YM. Thank you, Curtis, for that correction on that one. Well, that one's about to be gone. Yep. Oh, shoot. Well, you're looking over here and I'm piling up my good weights on the wrong side. Nope, nope, don't do that. Well, it's going to happen really quick. What's up, dog? How you doing? We are here cleaning weights. But y'all are watching me clean weights. uh, dang. 2 ounce pair right there. Bass weight. Getting it. That he does. That he does. I was seeing some pretty interesting videos a little while ago. Um, there was man, and he's got dreads, and this dude is so just motivational, just and he shows his love on sharing the word and the gospel, and it's amazing how many times, like, he was talking to a guy that was wearing horns and had all kind of these tattoos, and it didn't show how they met. It just showed when he started talking to him, and then you see that guy break down and just, you know, listen to him, and when he's praying and saying how God loves him still and all of this, and the guy, you know, the guy was, you know, and that was awesome. Biggest fish or shark? Fish would have to be okay. Well, if I had landed that tarpon, it would have been 9 foot plus. But kingfish, I'm in the 50 or I got to double check that one, but I think it was 56 inches. I think was the kingfish. Um, bull reds 54 and a half. Black drum 46. Uh, amberjack 50 something inches. Jack Crevelle's in the, I think 48 inches, probably the biggest ones right there. And now shark, I'm at 13.2 for a tiger shark that we caught and released. It's on the channel as well. I actually caught that one on like a 30-pound blackfin tuna that I kayaked out 1,800 yards. So brought it in 35 minutes. That's why I don't understand where these guys are talking about. They spend so many hours fighting a shark. I don't know. But then again, can't judge until I actually fish their areas and see what they're facing. So I'm waiting. Oh, nice. Were you offshore fishing or were you fishing off jetties? We have to ask that now because we got guys that are in Hawaii that fish off the jetties there and catch tuna from there. So that's pretty crazy. And that's actually one of my bucket list fish right there for tuna. So yes. Did not die, or is it? What's going on? Hold on. Something just happened there. Oh, I guess not. I'm at 17%. So, oh yeah. Oh, you and me both. I want to go deep sea fishing again real soon. So, where are you from, Atlas? Let's see, really my future. Chris, what's up, man? Yep, you got it tonight, bro. Curtis. Oh, damn it. Chris, have you ever won a drawing like this? I know you've never won one with us, so I gotta ask. Oh, the Oregon, ooh, Outer Banks. See, that's another place I want to go fishing. Outer Banks, for sure. Yeah. Got a rod for trolling and haven't used it in 5 years. Wow. Well, can I ask why? Did you get hurt, or you got it and things just didn't work out to allow you to get there? That I can firmly believe because man, this economy is really sucking. Oh wow! So you've went on there and over here too. That's awesome. Well, you know, Jacked Up Leatherworks is going to do a fire drawing on the 4th of next month. So, or on the 20th of next month. So, 4th. Some put it on my dates. It's on there. But yeah, Jacked Up Leatherworks is doing a fire drawing on his. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm definitely going to go over there for that one. So, yeah. Okay. Well, what got you into fishing, Atlas? So it's on the 4th. Okay. Yeah. And then I guess the reveal of what he's working on will be on the 20th. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it was 420 is what they were talking about. Yeah. Well, let's be sure to check out the channel, boss. We have a ton of videos on here of all the different styles of fishing that we have done through in the past and stuff, and obviously we'll continue to do once we can get back on there and get back on track. But um, we do love to fish and share the knowledge for sure. All right, Christopher, we'll see. We'll definitely get that sorted then. Oh, check out that weight. It's actually, we opened up the mold too soon, so it actually, or it was cold and they poured it and then it over poured and it solidified like that. Pretty cool. Looked like a fish, an angry fish. There you go. Okay, so now that I hear that your grandfather, does he still take you, or is that why you haven't been able to get back out there because he's no longer able to take you? Oh man. It may, she may be just getting something, to so she can catch her, store her bat easier on her person. Mm. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Oh, okay, whiskey. I see. Damn, that's a big lure. Yep, I've seen those. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that's a jig for sure. And yeah, I will look at that tomorrow, whiskey. You sent me a picture of that jig that he's looking at. Um, he's wanting to get or whatever. So, hey, bro, I'm not feeling the fire. I'm just trying to put you at ease a little bit. I mean, she already has the bat. I mean, maybe she wants to make it look pretty. uh, yeah, yeah. Well, Atlas, our condolences with your grandfather, and actually that you're on here. This is why our channel is here. Is actually we truly want to keep kids, family members that have lost whoever took them fishing. Fishing. That is our biggest goal here because we hear too many times that somebody used to go fishing all the time and then they stopped going fishing and they picked up other things that got them into trouble. And we don't want to ensure we do the best we can to share what we can with those and get them back into fishing because we genuinely feel that keeping kids fishing will definitely keep them out of trouble and keep them on this side. So um, you're definitely welcome here, boss, and you can ask your questions. I guarantee everybody here will have open arms with knowledge. So don't feel intimidated in any way, shape, or form. Other when you ask your questions, don't feel that somebody's going to thrash you just because you don't know. 'Cause we all have been there. We've all been at that spot of not knowing and starting at ground level and trying to learn how to do a knot. So we've all been there. So yeah, yeah. Well, we're glad to hear you're still fishing, boss. That really does. Well, there are. We're doing distance casting. I don't know if you've watched any of those videos, but we're learning the techniques and stuff like that to teach people on how to cast their baits deep, so that way, if the fish aren't up close, because there are areas that are like that. Like if you're anything less than 100 yards, you won't catch any fish. So we know that. But also too, it may be because there's too many rocks and you can't fish there because of that, or there's multiple reasons. So we are definitely learning different techniques and styles in order to help improve people's reach and stuff like that too. So definitely. I don't have any Jerry Brown in shop to tell you the truth. We really don't order it because all the past problems that we have had with Jerry Brown. Now we can get you solid 100 pound and tight line or Cortland. Those are the two lines that we feel safe in purchasing and or selling to our customers because if anything is wrong with a line, they're a phone call away to get to good customer service. So actually great customer service. And considering the other companies that we have dealt with, that just too much issues. So we would highly recommend one of those two companies if you're going to go that route. If you're looking for line capacity, then it would be the tight line. If you're looking for overall strength, then it would have to go back to Cortland. Um, and Tightline is not far behind that. It really isn't. All their lines have tested over their braking strength, but some people want that little bit more strength on the braking strength side, like that. Out of Corpus Christi, Texas, our shop number is 361-334-2171. And we've been here up in front in this location for over 8 years now. They're up by over there, but it's called Tomball. I think it's what it's called. But if it's near Cypress, I'm not from that area, so I can't really answer that. But that does sound real familiar for that spot. So yeah. Uh, all right. So to answer that question about that, are you wanting it? They actually their line isn't coated after the fact. It's actually pre-colored, so there is no stickiness to their line when it comes off a reel like that. Now we do let people know that any kind of braid that they are casting, that for them to wet it before their first cast, because they can burn themselves off in that deal by doing that. So as for the diameter, give me a second. I can walk over there. I have their board or their uh, spec deal. Let us know what size of specs that they have. Give me a second. I'll walk you on over there real quick. Yep, they're definitely local, and they manufacture their braid. Okay, so they get the braid in big spools of individual strands. It's in huge spools of individual strand. They then have to downspool it, and they actually weave the braid in Texas, in their shop here. It is weaved here, so they don't bring in braid already weaved and then they repackage it. They actually create it in their shop. So there is their website, their information and stuff like that. And we've already had multiple times where their line has been sent to the uh, for world record certifications, and it has been. They have all their braking strengths have been over um, rated over what it actually breaks. So 80-pound was like at 85, 86, 65, the same, 100 was the same. All of them broke over the braking strength that they were asking for. IGFA, they were sent over there. So it's been verified multiple times. So, all right. I got one more tray. Let me grab that and do this over here real quick. That's a lot of lead right there. That's some weight. Yeah. Well, boat up as well too. We can have the braids drop shipped to you from them, which is right there. So we can help with that as well. There you go. I'm glad that worked out. Let's see. Ain't nothing wrong with having. We've got actually some custom built rods here and stuff like that with pretty colors on them and stuff like that. I like them because they, they can be seen, at night, especially when I'm doing night videos and stuff like that with the lights on them and stuff. So, but it's all right. I have 180 wide T-Rex in stock. It's a blue in stock. It's a blue one, and I think it's $1,100 on that one. If not, then I can order you one and get it in. So, what's up, Amy? How you doing? Curtis, you have a good night, bro. Well, on that note, there, Atlas, do look at the channel. There's a lot of information in there from knot tying, splicing, rod and reel combos, where we've gone out and tested different types of braided lines. We create our own leaders, so we teach you crimping techniques. Um, there's a lot of like real knowledge in there, guys, and it will really help you if you're trying to learn all of that, and especially if you're wanting to make your own gear. We teach a lot of techniques that were hard earned, from all the mistakes that we have made, and we've improved them and stuff like that. And as an HXW non-MC hard to cast, you will have to thumb the spool. So if you're not used to thumbing, then yes, it is hard because they also don't really have a scenario where you can thumb the spool. You actually have to thumb the line. So yeah, but they're making the HXW Raptors MC, right? But they're in silver. That's the only bad thing. So I think we've got a few of them coming in, and when they do, I'll let y'all know on obviously on the channel. So I'm hoping we get them to tomorrow. So. All right. All right. I got you, Chris. Money boy, thank you very much, boss. Have you been able to go out and go fishing any? Good night. Thank you very much. Yes, the guys on here are phenomenal. Phenomenal guys on here. Guys and gals. But yes, they are one of a kind for sure. So welcome to the channel, boss. Have a good night, and definitely we'll be here. Let's see. Yeah, that is so awesome. That is awesome. Him coming in, I get the vibe that he felt like he wasn't going to be seen or understood, by him coming in the way he was, and you could tell though he was prepared for it. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. But good thing is it was the right channel for him to come into and stuff like that. So that's awesome. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, I used to be able to do the 3 hour thing, but not no more. But I don't know if it's because of the amount of work that I'm putting out or whatever each day, or just I ain't gonna say that other thing. No, I'm gonna will it. I'm gonna will it not to. But we'll see. Right on, right there, Zach. True that, yes, sir. So, and the cool thing is, like I said, there's a lot of blue ranchers on the channel, but they have definitely earned uh, my respect and the rest of the channel's respect as well. Um, when I first was setting all this up, there was a lot of things I didn't know about YouTube. I really wasn't real strong in even watching YouTube videos. Like I didn't know a lot of what I do now, and it was all thanks to my YouTube subscribers. And a lot of them became blue ranchers and stuff like that because they do show day in day out that they are wanting this channel to grow as much as we're wanting to grow. So yeah. Willie, nice, nice. Oh, I ain't scared of work. I'm not scared of work for sure. Just I got to stay focused. Definitely for sure. So, what kind of work do you do, William? If you can don't mind sharing. I can already feel that I know it's going to break off. Sometimes I try to fight it and still go through with it, knowing that it's going to just rip my fingers up when I. Oop. All right, guys, I'm down to 5% battery, which means the phone's going to die. But William, I will be going through the videos again tomorrow. As you can tell, I'm already set up for your mass mass sharing on there and stuff like that. So uh, I will be going through tomorrow for sure and updating it. And like I said, we got more prizes coming in pretty much every day. So I'm looking forward to when we can hit 25,000 subscribers. If y'all don't know what's going on that, we are doing a 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway. We want to have 25 places to win, and some of those places may have multiple prizes in there, but that's what we're shooting for. And yes, you can win multiple places within our giveaways. We've always been like that, and it's to encourage all those like what's happening now that put forth the effort. I mean, hey, they earned it. You know what I mean? And it's our way of showing appreciation for those that are willing to invest the same amount of time and hard work into us as we're doing to the channel. Because without y'all, we could not continue to keep doing what we do here. So, hey, we're committed. I'm committed to it. So, uh, definitely a blessing to have y'all here. And again, guys, the email is teamhardlife1@gmail.com. And if you want to get a hold of the shop, it's 361-334-2171. And yeah, we're out of Corpus Christi, Texas. Definitely love to fish and share our knowledge. So, uh, wow. Okay. There you go, Willie. Dang. All right. Yeah, well, y'all guys have a good night. Thank you for sharing that, Willie. That's definitely going to have to ask some more questions about that and stuff like that. But uh, most definitely, it is something to see. These newer generations, they just don't have it in them to work the crazy amount of hours that we have. So uh, it's going to be something else once we're out of the workforce. What's going to happen then? But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, they can adapt and overcome like we have. So much respect for you, still getting after it. 57 and still laying it down. Yeah. And I've had some young whippersnappers come in here and oh, we could do this, we could do that. I'm like, okay, well, let's see. Like, you may be able to do it for 1 hour. Let's see 10 hours deep if you're still at that same pace, or 3 weeks in, are you still at that same pace for that many hours a day and stuff. And yeah, you definitely weed through them pretty easily. So golly, that's insane. Yeah. All right, boat up. Y'all have a good night again, guys. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm gonna finish this up, get it sorted, and get me some weights so that way in the morning we can be got an update for the guys so they know what they got to continue working on. So y'all be safe out there, man. We'll talk to y'all later.